Hey guys, how y'all fuckers doing? How's the music? Too loud, too low? I haven't checked today. Okay, I tweeted out. How are y'all? Hello Parker, hello Reed. I need to minimize certain windows. Pleasant music, yeah, I like it. Very generic, but enjoyable nonetheless. So I haven't streamed since the 30th. Stacy did have more airtime. Oh, Naomi, she's really getting the shit end of the stick with that. Like, it's so bad. I fucking love Stacy though. It's everything. I also have this one. Where is it? There we go. I think I like that one better actually. Hello Dylan. Hi Jones. Yeah, I'm happy to be having a stream. I miss streaming, but if I did it weekly, it wouldn't be as enjoyable because I used to do it weekly and I kind of realized there was a certain point where I was like, I'm literally just sitting here in silence for like at least 10 minutes, just not talking, but yeah. No, I should change the topic. Do I need topics? I don't think so. Let's get rid of that. Stacey's fucking amazing. Everything she's done in the show is A+. Like, she don't even need to be a contestant and she's killing the game. Just finished watching my Bayonetta. My Bayonetta videos are some of my favorites. I remember working really hard on them, editing wise. Some of the few. I think the series I worked the hardest on was Kirby though, but that one's not even. That one's unlisted. Because I never posted the final 2 episodes publicly. They're up there in the playlist though. God, Kirby was good. Bayonetta was great. Can't wait for Bayonetta 3. Bayonetta 3 is good. Kill! But I don't think we're getting it this year. Is that what I said I want Jaden to do in a video? Instead we got Stacy. Maybe? Did I say that? I don't remember a lot of the things I say. I probably did say something like, oh, we don't even need Jaden to compete. She just needs to be on TV because she's made for TV. I probably did say something like that. I'm positive I did, in fact. Okay, so should I bring up the wiki so we could talk about the episode? Because what episode was it? Episode 4? Episode 4, All Stars 4. I guess I don't need that. I guess I just need the looks. remake Gen 1 again and not Gen 4. I'm glad they didn't remake Gen 4 because I don't like Let's Go. So it's a good buffer for better games to come. Oh, thank you, Reed, for the super chat. Why didn't my alert go off? Or did it? Did my alert go off? Let me log in and make sure. There we go. There she goes. I was concerned. Tell it to my heart. Best play. Here are some coins, just live your content, and these live feeds. Have to be a wee man for my friend and son. I'll try to come back. Okay, thank you, Reed. Again, thank you for the super chat. I'm actually getting paid by YouTube for the first month in for the first time in several months. I think since maybe May. I think I got paid for May in June. I think that's the last time I got paid by YouTube. Mainly from super chats in live streams is where I've gotten any sort of coin. But thank you so much. So back to Gen 4. Let's Go was not good, so I'm glad that there's like at least some time in between before the next series of games. And they said they're gonna make them a little bit more in line with the core series of games, so yeah. Is this music not a little too loud for y'all? It's too loud for me. I need to turn down a smidge. Okay, I have the looks up. I got to talk about looks and challenge together. A remake would be good. Gen 4 is the only game I didn't play. Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum are the only games I didn't make. I didn't play, so I want remakes of them to really, truly like experience them. Okay, episode 4. It was curves and swerves, and the challenge was the Jersey challenge. I guess I should have the current topic. Let's have that, and then change that to for episode. Oops, episode $. I remember I did play a little bit just for trading wise when I borrowed a copy from a friend. The battling is so slow in the original Gen 4. It's a lot of stuff that could get fixed with the newer way Pokemon does its everything, I feel. But story wise, I think it's one of my favorite storylines. Villain wise, I don't think the villain's extremely memorable, but he literally gets swept into another dimension, and you know, nothing ever happens with that. He gone. Good for him. Yeah, everything seems really slow. Which is surprising, because Heart Gold, Soul Silver are my favorite games in the series, period. Like, I love them so much. And it's like the same generation. So you would think they will be very similar, but they just improved on it immensely. I think, and continue to improve on it in Black and White. Well, actually, Black and White was also a little slow because of the new animations, and Black and White 2 kind of fixed that. Yeah, it's really slow. I love Jersey Justice. Both Naomi and Valentine really exceeded my expectations. I agree in the challenge. So who was the first one? The first ones were Manila and Naomi. And that was... I think that was the best one. That was by far the best one because they were both really strong. We're talking about everything. If someone brings up a topic, we'll talk about it. But I like to talk about the episodes right away because people are gonna come in and then they're gonna be like, "Why aren't you talking about Drag Race?" It's like, I am, bish. I am. Yeah, but I think Manila was the strongest out of everyone. She was the funniest. That barking was it. That was so funny. That was like the biggest laugh I got. And here's the thing about Naomi. Naomi has been like secretly such a strong competitor, but she has not truly, like, she hasn't won. And I think there's times where you could argue that she should win. Hey Pixel, good seeing you again. Remember me at all? I don't remember the majority of people. Some people have not been around in so long. Do you know about the Bob Gia drama? I don't know anything about it. We're talking about episode 4 because I haven't streamed since I haven't streamed since December 30th. So I talk about 2 episodes every stream. Monique summed it up perfectly when she said Manila is clearly a star. I agree, but I also don't agree. I think Naomi was very, very strong. She was really funny as well. I don't use the Discord. I actually not in the Discord, like, at all. I'm surprised that it's still standing, even if it is dead. I did hear that Gia had a fight with Rue. I think she talked about it. It wasn't she didn't frame it as a fight on Willem and Alaska's podcast, but it was like a conversation that didn't end well, basically. Yeah, just the Discord's dead, and also none of the links are on any videos, so no one's gonna end up joining. If actually any mod's there that has the power to delete it, if you want to delete it. I actually do not mind. Or if you want to just change it in something else and make it your own, that's good too. Bob shaded Gia on the Sibling Marvel podcast because of the oh right, I did hear that. Yeah. I do listen to Sibling Rivalry also. Milk Manila. I say Manila and I say milk. I mean, people shaded me so hard on All-Stars 3 when I was talking about All-Stars 3 about milk. Like, let me live my, you know, my life. Naomi was amazing. In fact, I thought her and Manila would be taught too, but I was okay with Monique being the other winner. The thing is, Monique was really funny too. She was really funny. She made that group, you know, sustainable, and it was enjoyable. And she's definitely stole the show in that group, and that really does say something. Is it actually giving you a seizure? Like, is it actually hurting anyone's eyes? Because I will fix it. I can go back to the good old, let's actually do it. There we go. Just going some crunch. Some crunchy crunch. Can we all collectively agree that if Manila doesn't win, we all stop watching? I hear a lot of people that say if X doesn't happen, they're gonna stop watching. I know you're joking, but like, y'all never gonna stop watching. I truly believe there's nothing that's going to stop people from watching the show. I don't think there's anything. Like, yeah, like, I think people will drop off and not catch up as quickly as possible, but like, you gotta catch up on the season right before the finale, even if you haven't watched the entire season. Like, you know, that's how it's gonna happen. She looks like Jaden because she's wearing a short wig, and Jaden rocks those tiny wigs often. What about when Rue kicks the bucket? Well, we're gonna have to watch how it plays out after that, but we know damn well that will never happen. Rue is an eternal being. Yeah, the thing is, I think it's oversaturation with a lot of us right now. It's too much Drag Race too quickly. It used to be something special, a yearly event, but now it's this season started in 2018. It was the third season in 2018, and then if you were constantly within the drag sphere, you watched Dragula right before All Stars 3. You watched Thailand. You watch Camp whatever that one was. I'm sorry that I don't remember it. You're so inundated, and then you listen to every podcast. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and it's just a little bit oversaturation. And then we have Thailand 2 already premiering, Drag Race UK gonna happen. It's so much all at once, and the problem is like it's all competition. It's all this stuff, and it's not the competition. Reality is not the easiest to digest, I feel. Especially with the show like Drag Race, where people feel very, very connected and very, very like ownership of certain queens, and this is where like this camp goes into and this camp goes into, because when you watch Survivor, you don't give a fuck about who's there and what matters, and it's not like you're gonna go see a show with them later or you're gonna buy their merch. That doesn't matter. But on on Drag Race, it does matter. I think the zoom-ins are because she was not actually there. They recorded all of those probably on the exact same day of the original episode that Stacey was on, and they just edited in the same way. Remember All Stars 2 with in Alyssa and Alaska's movie scene with Porkchop's head? Porkchop wasn't there. She wasn't actually on set. That was recorded either before or after. But I love how prominent she is, because if they're like, if we have a queen, we may as well use her to her full extent. Yeah, for some reason I saw Dragula was deleted off of YouTube, and I don't really know why. I think you can watch it on Amazon, but other than that, I don't know how to watch Dragula. It might be on WoW Presents also, but who has that? But what were we talking about? I lost my way at some point. Basically, too much Drag Race. It's too much, and then we're gonna get season 11 like directly after this season. This is too much. And it's not like, oh, it's the world of drag. It's the specifically reality competition way of it. Unpopular opinion, I'm tired of Latrice Royale. On the show, Latrice is not as interesting as she is when you just see her with the mic and let her talk. Do you guys watch the Roscoe's live viewings? Again, too much drag intake. Because I like to watch those because I like to hear the tea. I say I'm not a messy queen that likes those behind the scenes shit, but I truly am. I just look for the actual queen saying it rather than going to Reddit. Yeah, Latrice is really engaging when she speaks. You know, if Trixie would let her speak, you know. Just my little thought. But yeah, what other thing? So the episode challenge, Jersey Justice. Manila and Naomi did great. They were really good. who's the other team? Trinity and Valentina. Valentina did really funny things, and she looked the part. I was down for that look. And Trinity really lost her way, like truly lost her way in and it kind of, that original fumble kind of, it was felt throughout the entirety, even if she said funny things and said, and she had, like, she kind of made it work, but not to how it should have been. And you felt it throughout that entirety of that performance. I screamed at Angina calling Fantasy's bod lick Jiggly's actual. Oh my god, yeah, I remember that. Hi Garrett, thank you for coming. Thank you, Rainbow Sugar Tits. Fuck the episode, we're just here to talk about random shit. I've been really disappointed by Trinity for 2 weeks in a row now, and sad because we all know. Yeah, she's capable of being funny, but these are just not challenges that are to Trinity's strengths. Which is weird, because if she could do something like Snatch Game, you would think she was capable of doing something like this improv challenge. It's just, it lost its way. And it may be because she's better working alone in improv than she is with a partner. And I think that could be a problem. But yeah, Valentina did great. Trinity didn't do as great. And then the other team was, we talked about Monique and Latrice. Latrice really didn't say a lot of funny things. I saw Alaska on her podcast try to like justify it with, was it Alaska or who was it? Someone was trying to justify it by saying that in actual court you wait your turn and say, but like that doesn't really make much sense because it ain't court. It's a parody of a court show. Like you don't wait. Have you watched a court show? They don't wait. You need to interject, you need to be funny, and you need to really put it in. Do I think Manila is winning? She has a good chance, but if the queens are smart, send her home. If you want to win, you have to send home Manila. If you have any opportunity to send her home. I don't know if that's going to happen, but... I was so memorized by Trinity's challenge, like, I can't remember a challenge, like, it's not on the wiki for the looks, which I think is bullshit. So I can't see it. I can't remember it. It's been 2 weeks. Hey, it's Unofficial One. Change my name and profile pic. Hello, Fanta. I'll just call you Fanta from this point forward. Trinity should follow Manila's advice and bring out Caitlyn for every improv challenge. That really wouldn't work. That wouldn't work because it would seem like, oh, Trinity can only do one thing. Where can we watch the Race Chasers podcast? It's not video, it's only audio. But I'm pretty sure the publisher, I don't know how podcasts like work, but the company that publishes it to everything, they have a YouTube channel where they post the straight up audio. So just Google Race Chasers, but there's no video to it. And then when Monet comes in, I didn't think she was that bad, but I didn't think she was great, and she didn't stand out with Monique. But she was definitely better than Latrice, for sure. What do I think of the whole skinny and white always wins all-star controversy? Well, I noticed it when Alaska won. I was like, oh, skinny, white, blonde. And then it was like, with All-Stars 3, I was looking at the contestants. I was like, if it's Trinity's gonna win, it's gonna be a pattern. And no one's gonna like it. And I was always down for Shangela winning, like, constantly. And if you remember my All-Stars 3 recaps, talked about, you know, Trinity winning and saying it didn't feel fulfilled. So, because there was no momentum for her when it was just Ben left, then she won. So yeah, it's there. It's a pattern, but the thing is, I always remember this. I 100% talked about this before because I think it's hilarious. Back after Raja won season 3, I remember an article coming out saying, "Is RuPaul racist because RuPaul has yet to crown a white queen?" And I always remember that as like, people like to look at patterns of things, and it's like, I don't think it's intentional that a skinny white queen had won every time, but yeah, it's there, it's noticeable. But All Stars is also the one thing where like fans don't have a real way of voting their opinion in the same way with a real season. You know, they don't get this part where, hey, tweet at us who you think should win, because it's all filmed at one time. Do you feel like Valentina's Snatch Game should land her in the bottom instead of Monet or Latrice? Valentina's Snatch Game? Yeah, her Snatch Game was terrible. It was bad. It was a good characterization. There were no jokes. No jokes, which I think makes it more worse than if it was a bad with no jokes. It was like, she had the potential and it was gone. RuPaul and the producers, I mean, obviously they had the last word, but like, I can't help but feel like Sharon would not have won if it were not for the audience. The audience, hey, vote for us, because that was the first year where it was there, and I was there. I remember like watching it, and I was like, I don't know, I don't think my Twitter account I have now is the one I had then. I may have been one of those bitches that retweeted, you know, I don't know. But I definitely remember thinking that the voting, it wasn't really a voting, but it was just the voicing your opinion on who should win, did have some sort of impact. And especially for like Jinx in season 2. I mean, season 5. I said season 2 as if it was the second season. That was the second season I watched like fully. I was like 100% sure Alaska was gonna win. 100% sure. I didn't have a question in my mind. If RuPaul was gonna pick a queen to represent the show, like as a winner, it was going to be Alaska. And clearly, like for all of us, I think we can agree, yeah, Alaska is just the not the epitome of a drag queen, but just is a true representation of a drag queen. If you're gonna show someone this is what a drag queen is and what they do, it's gonna be Alaska. And then Jinx won, and it was like, of course, because Jinx had this great storyline, the fans loved her, it was all this shit, and it was the fan favorite. And I always felt this way, and I was like, Bianca broke a lot of molds when she won, surprisingly, because no one talks about how many molds she broke. But like, it wasn't that she was a fan favorite, because she wasn't. Adore, of the top 3, it was Adore that was a fan favorite. But everyone just was unanimously, Bianca should win. And she didn't win with the storyline of, I'm like the weird loser back home, but I don't think Jinx was that. But like, she had this implied, I'm doing this for all the weirdos and the freaks, and Raja said that, Sharon said that, Jinx said that, but Bianca had no point to saying that because she didn't need to say that shit. She could just win. And then Violet was no one's fan favorite. It was just, no one was really here for that top 3 in particular. I was here for Ginger, because Ginger was fucking amazing that season. Violet, what she did was really good, but like, she wasn't the most likable person in the world. And Pearl is Pearl, so you know, Either you wanted to fuck her or you thought she was boring. And yeah, it was just all of that. How did we get here? What was my train of thought to talk about this? Because I forgot, I lost my point. Did I make a point? I don't think I did. This is why my season 10 recaps were bad, weren't they? Because they were live streams, and who has any idea what the fuck I say when I don't go off a script? But yeah, whatever. Should we talk about the runway now? Monet didn't do as bad as Latrice, but she did worse than most. So let's talk about the runway. I think Manila is the first one to come out. It's the curves and swerves padded for the god. Here's the thing. If Manila didn't come out in this look, oh, we need to talk about her alternate look, or her original look rather. If Manila didn't come out in this look, I don't think they would have added the tagline "padded for the gods" to anyone, because it was like the only one was like, oh, I think padded, not like, oh, she has curves. But I don't mind this. Like, I hate that fucking pineapple. Why did you need to throw that pineapple on? It didn't need it. It didn't need that pineapple purse. It's fine without it. It's better without it, in fact. You could have just had this good look. It's a decent look. It's not my favorite. The hair is hella flat. That hair needs to be pushed up a lot. And I need to burp. I don't think it barely fits the theme. I think it's a different rendition of the theme. It had a pineapple purse. At least the picture that I'm looking at on the wiki has a pineapple purse. It's like a flat pineapple. It's not like an actual... It's not the original pineapple purse that she had before. But still, it's a purse shaped like a pineapple. And I'm not here for it. It takes away from what could be a good look. But yeah, it's flat. Like, I get it. It's a padded dress, because that's what the material is. I don't think it doesn't fit the theme. I just think if you think, oh, pads, you're going to do the big pads, and I think that's what the judges wanted, but that's not what they got. Let's talk about the period dress. That dress is amazing, and it's really smart, and the way she implements it with herself with the red streak, literally what people refer to as a period, a red streak. If we didn't know the theme, I wouldn't guess pads. I wouldn't guess pads for any of these. I wouldn't get, like, you can't tell me that you would guess pads if you saw Latrice's or Manila's or Monet's or Monique or Naomi's or Trinity's or maybe Valentina. Valentina is probably the most on point with it because you'll literally see her pads. But I would not think 80% of the themes with 80% of the looks. The period dress is so good. It's a statement. It's really shocking to me that they think it's in poor taste, that people wouldn't receive it well. Because I don't think I've seen a single, person that has a period or speak negatively on that dress. Granted, I don't look deep into this shit to begin with. But it's a great look, and it would have been far stronger than this look. Far stronger. But it is a negative that they didn't get it. I don't like this song. I'm gonna change the song. There we go. Let's make it moody up in this bish. Does it really have the most likes out of any Real Girls post? That's pretty... I mean... Because everyone was like, they wanted to see this maxi pad dress. And... yeah, I can see that, but... I truly... I don't like these restrictions in this way. Like, I don't like that sort of restriction. Like, I get when not Trinity, Trixie on season 7 was like, she auditioned with Anne Frank for Snatch Game, and they were like, don't even bring that. Like, I get that. I get that because that's a little too touchy. I don't think this is as touchy, and I don't think there's any negativity within it. Oh, that they would blur it out. Yeah. I would... If it were me, I would have wore it. No matter what. Even if they said they were going to blur it out. Because I would think they have... How long ago was that? They filmed in like July. So... You know, a good 6 months before they aired it. And they can go, oh, you know, actually let's not blur it. And I think that's it. Yeah. Like, yeah, I don't know how it's in bad taste. Also, I don't know why Rue is looking at the outfits to begin with. Shouldn't you be surprised when you're on the runway? Because I assume that's how it is. I know occasionally he will look at an outfit, but we don't often see that. So I guess it's kind of weird to me that she showcased the outfit in the walkthrough. But I guess that might be a regular thing. I'm not too sure. Well, I know the producers do it. It's not like she does not make the jokes. Someone's feeding her the lines through an earpiece. We done been known that. Like, I know that they have rules like, oh, what are you gonna wear? And then the queens would like verbally say it. Like one time, I can remember RuPaul with Willem, and she brought out the Sex and the City coat, that blue one in the challenge, in the boat challenge that she won. Like, I remember that. Like, that one's in my head. So it happens occasionally. It's weird that it happened. It might happen every single time. I'll talk about the next episode, and I'll talk about the double Shantae then. Because I'll get there. I know I am. I have a lot of opinions on the... yeah, bringing out the Westwood. I have a lot of opinions about that 5th episode. But yeah, ultimately, the period maxi pad dress would have been so much better. So much better. Monet's look, this Kim Kardashian, it's so funny. It's such a funny look. It clearly, you know, she has curves and swerves and she's padded. It works. And I guess the comedy is truly what it's selling, because it is really funny. It's one of the funniest looks we've seen on the entire runway. And it really sells, and she sells it well. I'm glad she went with no stream of champagne, like going up and back, because I think that would have been too distracting. And I think it was better to have the bottle pop and confetti or whatever comes out. I think that made it better. So that's Monet. Monique, I know you guys are tired of it, but I fucking love this fucking brown cow look. It's so good. It's such a good look. This is such a stunning look. The one thing is the hair. I think it would look better with a different shade of hair. Different color. Darker color. It needed to be darker. I think a brown would have been a better choice for this look, but God, I fucking love this cow look so much. And here's the thing, I want to talk about the brown cow thing, because I think people are kind of exaggerating. Oh, we see the brown cow every fucking episode, and we really don't, you know. It's her confessional look, yes, but she doesn't bring up brown cow every episode. She really doesn't, at least unless I'm missing it, which is very possible because I do skip around a lot when I'm watching the show. But we don't see it that much. It's not Vanjie. It's not the sponge. Like, we do not see it as much as people bring it up. I think it's just the idea of this one thing being brought up multiple times. It's like every episode people are like, don't bring up brown cow, don't bring up brown cow. And if she doesn't do it, you don't really think, oh, she didn't bring it up. It's just, you know, you're still just waiting for the next time she brings it up, and then she brings it up, and it's like, yeah, now you can complain about it because she brought it up again. You know? I don't think it's brought up as much as people say it's brought up. Did you clock the cowboys with the shoulder padding? She has cowbells? I did not clock that. Her song is amazing. Brown Cow Stunning is a good song. You can find it. I hope, like, again, like, I just went on that spiel. I do hope this is the end of it. She sells a song. I bought it. I gave her coin for that song. I hope this is the end of it. She slows it down a bit. I am super biased towards Monique. I'm biased towards Monique more than anyone this season by far. I love Monique to death. She's one of my favorite queens ever. I love her. Her shrill voice is a little too much for me. I love everything about Monique. I never thought it was distracting in the confessional, but I kind of listen to the show. I barely watch it. I watch it challenges and runway, and lip sync, but I kind of listen to the rest of it. Do you think people are racist when people now start hating Monet and Monique? Like, if they're just like randomly hating Monet or Monique, I don't just assume they're racist. It's very easy for me to like go through and like look through their stuff and go, oh, you happen to hate every single black queen, and you love the white queens, and you talk about class a lot, and you bring up certain like education and things like that. Yeah, you may be a little bit racist. It's actually not hard to find in the gay community, but I just don't assume that they're racist. But if you dig, you can probably find some racists. Like, truly. But yeah, that was Monique's look. Probably my favorite. Was it my favorite look? No, it wasn't my favorite look. It was my second favorite look. But it was a damn good look. Okay, next is Naomi's. Naomi had such a good look. And at first I was like, she was one of the first ones to come out. I think she was after Manila, so not everyone was as, we didn't see like the fierce padding yet. So I was like, oh, she's padded. But like, when you think about it, Naomi's never padded. So it's like, oh yeah, this looks better for her. But this is a really good look. I love it. Apparently, this is what I heard, you know, on the streets. The pie was supposed to smoke, and I don't know the reasoning as to why it didn't. Either the mechanism didn't work, or the producers wouldn't let her do it. Because I don't know how you would do black smoke without it being literally just fire. But I guess it could be done. But regardless, that was a great look. That was a great look. I loved it. My favorite look was Trinity's look. I thought it was great. And then my favorite look, I love curves and swerves. She has a like a marble textured outfit that is also like ruffled. I don't even think ruffle is the right word. I don't know what the fuck it is. It's a lot. It's like scalloped. It's like a scalloped look. I love this look. And I love the hair. It's not my well, is it my favorite? I've seen a lot of hair like this. It's not my favorite of, you know, that sort of look. I feel like I've only ever seen this hair in blonde though. Like, I've seen these waved hairs before, but I've only seen it in blonde, so I can't even imagine it in a different color. But I love it. I love this look. It's my favorite look of the night. And then next, Valentina. This was a good idea of a look. Oh, Chi-Chi. Did Chi-Chi? Let me see. No, I don't think it's the same. Oh, kind of. It's kind of the same, but it's not as long. The length is what really makes this hair kind of do it. Trinity looks reminded you of Kirby? How? I don't see Kirby. Yeah, Valentina. This is a mess. I feel like it could have been executed way better than what it is. It's just confusing. I get it. It's a deconstruction of what drag is. But I don't like it. It's not pleasing to the eyes. Yeah, like if she had done like parts of makeup, one eye or something, or like did the eyes differently, maybe it would like I don't think the makeup's the problem. It's the outfit. The outfit's not good, and it could have been done way better. She got so upset that the guest judge didn't like her look. It was so awkward. Oh, Erica Ash? When Erica Ash didn't like her look, Erica Ash is known for being, well, Erica Ash was on this TV show called the Big Gay Sketch Show, which was on Logo. And some of you may have seen the sketch with Chocolate Pudding when they did a RuPaul sketch, and Chocolate Pudding, this is for season 1 of Drag Race, and Chocolate Pudding goes, "RuPaul, why are you so motherfucking blurry?" It's one of my favorite lines ever, and I always think about it when I watch season 1 because it's just so good. But yeah, Erica was on that, and Erica Ash is kind of known within that cast to be a huge bitch. Like, she's known for being charisma, uniqueness, nerve, and talent. She is not the nicest person, I assume. Yeah, I didn't actually look up what the inspiration was. I remember people talking about it. It doesn't matter what the inspiration was. I don't give a fuck. It doesn't look good to my eyeballs. If it doesn't look good to my eyes, if they're assaulting my vision, then I'm gonna say, nah, I don't like it. But yeah. Also, backstage, in Untucked, she is continuing to be the most delusional girl there. She has no idea what she's delivering. And I'm finally glad this is the episode 5 episode. But Trinity actually said it. I'm not alone on this. I know I'm not alone. You guys agree with me on some things. But Valentine is delusional. She don't know what's happening. She's in her own world. Where did this attitude come from? This is not new attitude. I knew this was there when she was on season 9. This is not a new attitude. It's not even like attitude in my opinion. It's she truly believes. I mean, okay. I think it was announced. I think I saw an article today. Valentina announced, or at least said it within an interview, maybe an article. I don't remember. I didn't read it. I just saw the quote that was there. That Valentina said that she was non-binary, and I was like, cool, that's fine. I don't mind that. That's whatever. That it is what it is. But how she said it was, I am so beautiful, I don't think I'm either male or female. Which kind of implies that she thinks she's so beautiful, that she's such an amazing creature. Again, this doesn't take away from how she feels about herself and what her gender is to herself. But it implied that she believes that she is such a beautiful creature that no gender could touch her. So she must be her own thing. Which again, I'm not trying to take away from who she is, but girl, that is narcissism at its finest. It's so damn. Oh, you're talking about me, where my attitude came from? This was always there. It's just I have a lot of feelings. She a Leo? Oh, don't get me started on astrology. And when I say don't get me started on astrology, it's mean literally I will end anyone that talks about astrology. I do not subscribe to that shit. I don't. My personality did not come from 9 months after my parents fucked. So yeah, I don't believe in that shit. Let's go into Latrice. It's a Latrice look. What can you say? At least there were some stones on the back. You know, I was mad about that one leotard. Was it a leotard or was it a dress? Let me go back to the last one. It was a leotard. That didn't have any stones or any intricate patterns on the back. So yeah, it looks like Latrice. It doesn't look. Yeah, she's cinched. You can definitely see that compared to her other look, but it's just a normal dress that we've seen before. It's not amazing, but it's not bad by any means. It's a good look for Latrice, and Latrice looks great. But it's not exciting compared to literally any other look. So what happened? What did happen? Top 2, Manila and Monique. Monique, top. Happy about that. It really could have been Naomi based on the challenge, because I think Naomi and Monique were pretty on par. I prefer Monique's runway by far, one of my favorites. So Monique had to be top 2, but Naomi is killing it. Like thus far, at this point, we'll talk about next episode. But like this point, she's been pretty high on every episode, even episode 1, where I don't really believe she should have been high, but she's been killing it thus far. Hasn't been top 2, but she has been putting in the work. Bottom 2. It was Monique and Latrice. I agree with that. I don't think it would have been fair for Trinity's runway to be in the bottom, and I don't think it would have been fair with Valentina's performance to be in the bottom. So it had to be those two. And Naomi is obviously not even in the running to be in the bottom. So what was the lip sync? I kind of forgot. It's been almost 2 weeks. It was a Whitney Houston song. I just can't remember which Whitney Houston song. Was it a Whitney Houston song, or am I thinking about the one before? Oh, Bitches Back Team. Right. Okay. Oh, I should have just clicked on the image that showed the look. Obviously, they're literally both wearing Tina Turner wigs. Duh. Yeah, I think it's very clear Monique won that. I mean, the wig stayed on, so she deserved that win. Just for that alone. For keeping that wig on, she deserves the win. But no, she did a much better job in that lip sync than Manila did. Manila tried. I mean, it was fine, but it just wasn't gonna work. Well, they definitely did. Oh yeah, they had that that moment with Elton John. So that's 100% why they did Bitches Back. Monique did. It was pretty good. It was a great performance. I'm a homo. Was that intentional or not? Because I enjoyed it. And then Monique sent home Latrice, which I'm sorry, that was the right choice. Latrice hasn't been doing much. She's a great interview. That's true. She has like the best interviews. She says the funniest shit. But with challenge wise, it just wasn't doing it. So she had to go. She had to go. Latrice was bitter, but I would be bitter too if I got eliminated from a show. Like, not everyone can be Jasmine Masters amazing and just say, oh, you know, it is what it is, it's fine. Ain't been mad. I 100%, if I was eliminated from a TV show, I would be pissed. I don't even care if it was deserved. It's like, keep me because I'm me. But yeah, it's fine with Latrice. It was the right choice, ultimately. And I saw so many people, because I follow Monique, and I just like click on one of her tweets, and they're literally, it's like the first tweet is like, fuck you, Monique, for sending home Latrice. I'm like, y'all go fuck yourselves so hard. If you come for my girl Monique, I will cut a hoe. Like, I cannot with this sort of negativity to my favorite queen. It's so, don't even try it. Yeah, I kind of not liking the narrative of oh, Manila's a wild card and you don't know what Manila's gonna pick. It's like, you shouldn't know what anyone's gonna pick. That's not, I'm not saying that's good strategy, but you shouldn't be predictable who you're gonna pick, because then it's just gonna not turn out well. Monique is underrated. I love Monique. This hasn't been doing Drive for 25 years race. True that, true that. You have to do good in challenges. And Monet was doing the second worst. But like, come on. If we didn't have Monet, then we wouldn't have one of the two good stand-up challenges for the next episode. Oh, God. But yeah, this narrative of Manila and, oh, the queens are not sure how she's gonna... It's so dumb. Okay, we can move on to the next episode. I think we're done here. So this is the Lady Bunny roast. Well, I was talking about like the Rue girls. I know you knew that, but I tweeted that the funniest Rue girl was Stacy, because I got the biggest laugh when I saw Stacy on screen. But yeah, let's start with the stand-up. Bunny was fucking hilarious, and she blew all the queens out of the water. Like, that is really true. Like, everything Bunny said was funny, and a third of what a couple queens said was funny. Yeah, so before I even talk about this episode, I just want you guys to know, I think this episode is a waste of time. It's a waste of space. I don't think this episode needs to exist. I really don't. It's basically an episode that only serves for a 2-minute twist at the very end. That's the only thing. I could not watch this episode, watch the last 2 minutes, and then have literally no narrative. There's no narrative purpose here. None. The only thing that is going to change within the next episode are the lip syncs picked. Those are the only changes, the only drama that's going to happen. Other than that, it's a filler episode for a reality competition show. That shouldn't be a thing. It's exactly my problem with season 10. We didn't talk about this because I didn't do recaps for the last half of season 10 with the not Bitch World. Was it Bitch World? It was, what was that? Westworld, Breast World. God. What? In my opinion, Breast World, worst episode of Drag Race in history. There were two good things. Cameron's runway and that lip sync. Those are the only two good things. Everything else is a waste of space on that episode. It's the worst episode of Drag Race, period. It's unwatchable. The challenge is the worst written challenge out there. It was not funny. Not a single one was funny. Asia won that because of her challenge, and she didn't have a single laugh out of anybody. It was terrible. And that is the equivalent of this challenge here. Now, in this one, there are some good things. There were, you know, a couple good stand-ups. There was Lady Bunny, there was Stacy, there was a good lip sync. You know, there's a little bit more. But ultimately, it doesn't spark anything. Aquaria did have a good runway that week. I agree. But Cameron definitely was the best runway that week. I don't think they can make these episodes shitty on purpose, but the thing is, they knew what they were doing. They knew that they were not sending anyone home today. They knew that. They understood that no one was going to go home today. And if you know that no one's going to go home, if it's not of a spur of the moment, we're saving everyone here, then there is no point. You are literally making nothing. So yeah, let's talk about the challenge. I'm so heated. I'm so glad that okay, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so glad that I don't make these recaps anymore weekly, because first off, not as many people watch me in these live streams. No one watches me. I don't have thousands of people watching and hearing my opinion. So there's like a weight off my shoulder of or off my chest rather, of someone's gonna be mad at me. Because if one person's mad at me, that means there's 8,000 people that are mad at me. But in the most part, but now, if one person's mad at me, you just like say a funny thing and it gets over with. You're done with it. Who fucking cares? So I'm so happy that I don't do recaps anymore, and I get to express myself truthfully and honestly. Not that I really wasn't doing that before, but I'm a little bit more intense now than I was previously. But yeah, let's talk about the episode. What about the fashion photo review of the roast episode where Raja and Queria fully didn't know? How did they not know what Monique's character was? That made no sense. Like, I got it from right away. Granted, they did play the fucking church music with it, but whatever. It started with Monet's. Monet was funny. It was funny. It was clean. She had some really good jokes. It was good. The thing is, in my opinion, the three girls that were good in the challenge, which were Monet, Monique. Granted, I am biased towards Monet, Monique, and Manila, the 3Ms, were just good. They weren't great. Like, I saw someone, was it, I believe, Trixie and Mayhem's pit stop. I think they said it was Manila's was the best roast period, and I'm like, are you kidding me? Because when I was watching it, I was like, this would just be a safe performance in a previous season. It would not win. It would not win. But yeah, Monet did fine. She did fine in this fucking in this episode. Like, yeah, Manila was funny, but she wasn't in a previous season she would not have been the best. No, she did just really good. But yeah, Monet, she did great. I'm gonna be real with you guys. If the first joke bombed at any of the other queens' sets, I skipped it. I literally skipped all of them. So I literally didn't watch Naomi's. I literally didn't watch Trinity's, and I literally didn't watch Vanilla. Vanilla. I didn't watch Vanilla's. Valentina's. I didn't watch Valentina's. I couldn't. I can't watch people bomb. I cannot. I have to skip it. They were like, when I had to, like, when people will post clips or something, because people just love posting these queens not being funny. I was like, God, I could not stand that shit. You guys are just making fun of me. How dare you? If I had any know-how of how to kick someone from this chat, I would do it. No, I wouldn't. But yeah. But yeah, I could not watch it. I literally couldn't. They were all really bad. So Monique did good. Again, she would have been safe, but it was funny. Like, it was funny. There were smart jokes. It pissed me off that Valentina was like, I mean, you know, I would watch someone do funny things, but like, where are the jokes? I'm like, did you not hear her just call her a sperm whale? That's fucking hilarious. She called her a whale and then says she intakes so much semen that she could be called a... That's so smart and so funny. I like watching queens struggle and get secondhand cringe. I don't like getting secondhand cringe. I cannot stand... Like, the fact that there are cringe compilations that people watch for enjoyment, I cannot. It was very well thought out. The thing is, it was... I don't know, did it seem shorter than everybody else's for some reason? It didn't seem as long in my head. Or maybe it was, but maybe there weren't as many jokes. Because of the way it was presented, it was very drawn out. So there weren't as many jokes in my opinion. Or at least compared to Manila Monet, you know, the queens I actually watched. Yeah. Monique did get nervous when Manila laughing, but Manila was funny. She was never gonna not do well. Well, that's not entirely true. Manila did bomb a joke, a stand-up challenge on her own season. Yeah. The bottom four wasn't necessary for the challenge, but like this episode was unnecessary. Like literally they could have done the twist last week. Like I keep thinking that they could have done the twist last week, right when Latrice went home, and she still would have been there for the, like nothing would have changed. You know, like I just keep thinking that. Like if one queen had gotten eliminated and then was in that grouping, then yeah, it would have made it would have been something. But I am curious at what lip sync. We are 100% good. That's gonna be drama. That is gonna be drama. What's gonna come up in the next episode, though? She didn't even have eye makeup. I skipped it. I didn't know about it until I watched other recaps of the show. Well, the official recaps. I don't watch other people talk about the show because I don't care about their opinions. But yeah, I didn't know that she didn't do that, and then I was like, how do you not have eye makeup? Like, even just basic. It doesn't even need to be that intricate. Just have something if you know that you're going to take off your glasses. But yeah, I didn't watch any of the other ones. And Manila, by far, you know, that veil and going back when she saw Bunny, that was funny. That was really funny. And she did have good jokes. Those were good jokes. And she presented them... I feel like she presented them confidently, but not as good as they could have been. But they were funny. Like, I'm not taking away from the win, the comedy, and it being a good performance. That was funny. I laughed. I'm just saying it wasn't the greatest thing I've ever seen in the entire world. It wasn't the funniest thing. It was definitely not the best roast we've seen on Drag Race. Okay. I didn't even talk about the looks. I will say, those were good looks. Everyone had pretty decent look for their roast. I have to say, most I mean, other than Monique's, because it was just, you know, the preacher whatever thing. Most roasts are terrible. Like the looks, they're just whatever. But these were actually good looks. Like they could have been their own looks. She could have lied to the judge and said she purposely didn't do her eye makeup for comedy. She could have, but also it wouldn't. If it was a joke that didn't land, that wouldn't have helped her. Maybe. I don't think these queens are not the funniest. That's just the end of that's just how it is at the end of the day. Are queens getting less and less talented? Well, like, look who they picked. Like, Naomi was not funny. Trinity wasn't funny. Valentina, they're not funny queens. That's not what you're looking for in comedy. But let's talk about the runway, because you guys are really excited for Monet's look. Yes, Monet's look was fucking amazing. It was pretty great. It had 3 stages, and they all killed it. It's the best Monet's ever looked. It's I think it's one of the best looks we've seen on the show. It's a pretty amazing look. This, what was the angelic white runway? So good. So good. It was everything. I think Trinity's was next. It's a good look. I like Trinity's look, but I wasn't blown away for some reason. I think it's just, it's the Grecian, like, white thing. We've seen it so much. We've seen that so much, and I was like, I don't need that again. I think I thought the exact same thing. I'm like, why can't you let it flow? How? But then I was like, how would she have turned to walk the other runways with that train? She would have just literally just snaked herself and walked all over herself. It wouldn't have worked. She needed to take off the train. That was the only thing. Like, I agree, but it needed to come off. But yeah, I'm tired of this Grecian look. I don't need to see it again. It is pretty though. It's really pretty and really well done on Trinity's. Yeah. I think next was Naomi's. And she did the Prince look, and I love this look. I love this look. I also find it so funny considering that Naomi is like 1,000 feet tall, and Prince was a tiny man. He was a tiny man. But yeah, I thought this was a great look. And it was a presentation. I always say this. The runway is a presentation. You don't need to just walk. It's better if you don't just walk. You need to perform. And that's what Naomi did. It was really good. And then I think it was either Monet or Valentina next. I mean, Monique. I always say that. Literally, I've said that since season 10. It's just hard for the Mo. If you start with Mo, I'm going to fuck it up. Monique's, I like the heart. It just doesn't look that good. I think she actually, in this still image, it looks actually pretty cool. It looks like a really good editorial. On the runway in motion, and there is a thing, like in motion and in still photos, outfits look completely different. In motion, it looks not good. I do not like this outfit in motion. I think everything looks flat and there's no focal point. The heart should have been the focal point of the outfit, and it doesn't catch enough because it's covered in these plastic feathers that just don't look good. But I love how it is on the head. I just wish it was actual. I think if it was actual feathers, it would be better. But it just looks flat, and I don't like the way the dress is at the bottom because she just trips over it. It doesn't look good. It doesn't work. Overall, I just don't like this outfit. Now that I look at it, this outfit is the reason there was a bomb 4. You know? I mean, other than storyline, this outfit is the reason she was in the bottom. Or in the capability of being in the bottom. Because it is not working. Oh yeah, that would have been good. Yeah, it was just a missed opportunity. Though I have to say, this is like very Grace Jones, this picture. It's the same picture they used on Fashion Photo Review, which I think they tooted, which I would not have. But this is a really good picture. So yeah, I think the next one, oops, I just completely closed out of that tab, was Valentina. Those fucking feathers ruined that outfit. This could have looked really fucking beautiful. But those ugly ass, dirty looking feathers. That ruined the outfit. I like the idea of those ropes all over the dress. Those crystal ropes that shine in the light so gorgeously. But those fucking feathers. The top is so... It looks so bulky. Like, I think it could have been better. But, like, those... I'm sorry, those feathers are the worst. Those are the worst. It could have worked. It's not the best top, but those feathers... People were really upset with me for reading Blair St. Clair's dress that she wore because her mom helped her make it. Her mom made an ugly dress. I'm sorry, but like, this reminds me a lot of that. And I don't like the hair either. Yeah, I was about to say, the blonde is not my favorite. It's the, is that the exact same hair she wore in the challenge? It literally is. Wow, the lighting they took in for each photo is so different. It's the exact same hair. I just noticed that. How dare she? How dare she? It worked in the first one. It does not work in this dress. I actually don't think she's lying about it being expensive. Well, she's obviously not lying, because I think like the rope work is actually pretty great. I love the ropes. But holy fuck, those feathers really ruined the outfit. And it should have had a different hair. She couldn't change hair. Her roast look was so much better. With no makeup. You know, keep the glasses on, but it was better. And then Manila. Again, I don't like the Grecian thing. I like the little cherubs on the belt. I think that's cute. And the peekaboo bra, I like that. But it's just not interesting. Again, over the Grecian thing. It doesn't look as good as Trinity, who had a similar outfit. Oh, apparently, oh, I love Yua's YouTube channel, by the way. Her tooting and booting with like all these different queens was everything. Jiggly said that Manila had these shoes for like over 15 years or something. Like, these are old shoes. And I have to say kudos to her, because those are some white ass shoes and they stay white. You can't have anything that long that's still white. She was the Red Bull getter for season 5. She was the fluffer. It just, yeah, it's not that great. Like, again, not bad by any means, but it's just, I'm tired. She wore those kooks, those kooks. I just combined the word shoe and cake and said kooks. What the fuck is wrong with me? She wore those shoes during the cake challenge. Fucking hell. She does look like she stepped out of 80 She-Ra. That is true. She looks a lot like 80 She-Ra. Was she going for 80 She-Ra? Kind of makes me like it a little bit better, but not enough to actually save it. Damn, we've been talking for like an hour and a half and we're not even done with this episode yet. She said it on IG. Oh, she said the shoot. Wait, the shoot thing or the She-Ra thing? I don't know. If she was a cherub, that would have been better. That would have been better. If someone just came out as a baby, someone came out as a baby with wings and a trumpet, girl, that would have been it. Yeah. I need to put on lip balm. My lips are dry. This is a stream tradition. Okay. She looked like she was molting. Okay, so let's talk about tops and bottoms. I mean, it's not surprising. Manila and Monet. I would argue for Monique's case, but that outfit was not good enough. I don't think if there was a bottom two, it would be Valentina, and I like Naomi's outfit better than I like Trinity's outfit. So it would probably be Trinity. And then Valentina would go home. Because I think that's the choice everyone will make. But yeah, bottom four. I was like, oh my god, I was really happy because up until this point, every episode it was a bottom two. One of my main complaints at the of All Stars seasons is when they are wishy-washy with whether it's a bottom two or a bottom three or whatever it is. So I was happy up until this point where I was like, again, another reason this is a throwaway episode. Hi, my name is Keen Lawson. I have something to say. Well, say it quick, because we talking about bad looks and bad performances. Yeah, but I don't think the top choice is surprising. Them all being in the bottom is whatever. Logan Paul's gay now work. Oh, I hate straight people. Is he actually? Like, for real? I don't actually care. Who do I think Manila Monet chose? I wouldn't be surprised if they both chose Valentina. That's what makes it sense to me, because that's who I would choose, but because I was thinking about it with Naomi, and if they didn't say it, I would have thought this is how they were going to play it, because I was thinking about Naomi. A lot of people said she was robbed last episode. You guys know I don't like the word robbed. I think it's actually banned from being said in chat. I can't remember. Use burgled if you need to, because that's a better word anyways. But I was thinking like the storyline was going to be like, oh, she's been coasting, she's kind of not been doing well, even though we all know she fucking has been doing very well. And like it was gonna be like, oh, she's just not doing anything, so let's send her home. So I feel like the possibility for Naomi getting picked is there, but I really do think it's just Valentina in my head. But we're gonna know soon enough. Soon enough, the first 10 minutes are gonna be posted, and they're gonna talk about it right away. RuPaul does know who the queens choose. Okay, so this lip sync, again, I forgot what the lip sync was. I can't even remember which artist it was. Oh, Jump to It by Aretha Franklin. Right. Was it me, or did like it feel like the queens barely also why Stacey in every episode is low-key not even funny. It's fucking amazing, and I don't know what show you're watching. If you don't think Stacey being anywhere is amazing. Yeah, it was a good lip sync, but like there were times where I think it's because a lot of it is semi-spoken wordish, and it's hard to those are just hard. Those are hard to lip sync to because there's not really a jumping point. There's not really that sort of rhythm. So those are hard. But it just wasn't my favorite, but I do think they did good. In my opinion, Monet won if there was a single choice, it would have been Monet, in my opinion. Because when Rue said Manella's voice, name first, and I was still under the delusion that there was any chance that this was gonna be a normal fucking episode, that this was that Manella won that lip sync, and I was like, this is bullshit. I was really upset, but then 2 seconds later, Monet also won, so it is what it is. People on Reddit calling this lip sync the worst lip sync because there's no splits or slants. Yeah, it's a good lip sync, don't get it wrong, but there were just little moments where the queens didn't know the words or didn't jump into the lip sync quite right. Jump into it. Yeah. I made a pun and I didn't realize. But in my opinion, Monet won this. So everyone's safe. I don't like that. I don't know why they couldn't eliminate a queen. I mean, they could have. But I don't know how it's gonna fit in or factor into the next episode. So who knows? But again, it was all pointless. So all the queens, so they go back in the workroom. All the queens are back. Can we talk about how Monique walked out? Yeah, that was really funny. They could eliminate her and bring her back. Yeah. I don't know why a queen couldn't get eliminated. Naomi is the only girl who isn't fighting with someone. That is true. Naomi's not doing a lot though. Like, I don't think she's killing interviews. She's just pretty good in challenges right now, besides the previous challenge. And it's just not. She's not making a stir for reality TV. It's just a lot of people like what she presents. It is similar to Ginger. But I would say Ginger had this, I'm excited for Ginger to be funny and exciting aspect on All Stars 2 because she had it in season 7, where Naomi didn't really have that in season 8 besides her fighting with Derek. Besides that, there was not much with Naomi in my opinion. I never found her to have, you know, the biggest personality. What did Valentina post? I did not see what Valentina posted on Instagram. Oh, can we also talk about, because I realized this while we were talking about the funeral looks. I just realized the girls that come back, they're wearing what they were going to wear during this roast. They were wearing their funeral looks, because I was always like, why the fuck is Farrah in red? I was so confused why Farrah was the one in red. I was like, what? Was she gonna wear red to a funeral? Did she not know that? Oh, we already talked about Valentina coming out as non-binary. But yeah, I was like, oh, it's because she's glad fucking Bunny's dead. That would have been so good. It's a lip sync SmackDown next episode. Is it really? Because that's what I would want. I thought about that. I was like, I was waiting for an episode where everyone is lip syncing for the live, basically, against another queen. I hope it's not as short as those lip syncs were, though. I hope they're treated with as much intensity as the final lip sync for the episode. Who do I want to come back? It's Farrah, Gia, Latrice, and Jasmine. No, you cannot spoil it. Absolutely not. I would want Jasmine to come back, truthfully. I just want to see more of her. And I actually don't care about the other queens coming back, like, whatsoever. Like, Gia would be entertaining, but Jasmine would be too. Yeah, my thought is Valentina leaving next episode. Next episode is titled Lala Perusa. That could mean... I don't... It just sounds like a concert to me. What else would it be? I'm so mad that there isn't a... Yeah, I want a redoing a look from your season. That should have been like the second episode. What was the second episode of Runway? Pants? Was that Pants? No, that was Elegance or Elegance at After Dark. That should have been... That would have been a better category on the second episode. So is that it on the episodes that we talked about? Oh, I never even changed the title to fucking episode 4. I'm so bad at this. I'm so bad. After we finished talking about the episode, I changed the topic. It was a 1 number. No one cares. Yeah, I'm so glad I'm not doing recaps. Can we be real with you guys? Sometimes I will like Google, like, I want to see like reactions, but I want to see reactions from people that don't watch Drag Race, because it'll occasionally happen, but I just will look up Drag Race reactions. Because I find it funny to like see them watch drag for the first time. There haven't been a lot of those, but holy shit, are there so many Drag Race reactions, recaps. There are so many this season that were not there last season. It's so much content if you want to hear someone else talk about Drag Race. It's a lot. Like, I'm kind of astounded and kind of happy I got out of the game, because I did not enjoy doing it. Doing it in this manner is so much more enjoyable. Like, there are so many people talking about it. And like, why do you... not to shade these people, but why do you need these people when you have people like Willem and Alaska talking about it? We have these viewing parties where people are talking about the actual content that live it. Like, they know it. Why do you... I don't know why you need these people. I don't know why I'm needed. Like, I really don't. Editing is very hard. I don't think my season 9 ones were particularly edited. I gave up somewhere around All Stars 3. I just gave up on them, and then season 10 was live, and those were terrible. My season 10 ones are by far the worst. I really enjoyed your season 9. Season 9 was different. No one was watching. No one was watching then, so I truly said anything I wanted to say. Season 9 was a different beast. Yeah, I watch all those too, Dylan, and like, what else do you need? Like, you get enough about this particular episode. Like, I think it's fun here. We have a conversation about it. most other recaps, you're not having a conversation. You're just listening to different opinions. And I'm not saying I'm better. These are just, I do this for me because I like it. And I do need to express my opinions about Drag Race. Because otherwise I tell my mom and she's not caught up yet. So she don't know what's going on and she don't want to know. Nina's recaps are amazing. I haven't watched any of those, but I think I should. I liked watching Nina. I remember during her own season, she would rewatch the episode and talk about it and have a good laugh. And she'll also react to the recaps. Who's your pick to win? My want, if we live in a great world, Monique should win. Not in my opinion, but if the world was perfect, Monique would win. But I think Manila deserves the win for sure. If these queens are smart, they're gonna get rid of Manila if they're smart. But the thing is, I don't think they can handle backlash, or I don't think they want to have the backlash. But maybe they would, because I think Monique would do it. She eliminated Latrice. You know, that's not easy to eliminate Latrice. Because if you went to the beginning of the season and said, "Oh, Latrice went home 4th," that don't even make sense, you know? But just the way it plays out is it's what happened. I don't disagree with it. Miss Cracker. I don't really watch Miss Cracker. I usually watch Miss Cracker when I really want to hear, because she's been interviewing people. I want to hear what the other people say. I found Miss Cracker funny before she was on Drag Race than when she was on Drag Race. I don't think all her jokes land. But I think that's also part of the joke, is that they don't always land. Monique is giving her everything, but I just can't stand it. Why not? Monique is everything. She's my favorite queen ever. You find her overrated, Monique or Cracker? Monique is my everything. I love Monique. I'm super biased towards Monique. She did. She was trying to be memed on episode 1. I mean, wig in the rafters, that was everything though. I lived for that. I'm glad it didn't turn into this thing though. Cracker, I do find Cracker overrated. Also, she can be funny, but it doesn't mean she's always funny. Because when I talked about, I think I talked about this in every live stream. When season 10 happened, I was like, I'm so tired of there being one queen that just has so many more fans, and then they're being overrated and they're being talked about. It's just it's not gonna work out well. And then people were like, yeah, I agree, I don't like Aquaria. And I was like, I'm not talking about Aquaria, I'm talking about fucking Cracker. Do you not see what's happening with Cracker? And then what happened with Cracker happened. She's too much and too loud. That's what I love about her. I love how, because it's truly her, though. Like, as much as she wants to be memed and have this, you know, be able to sell merch, it's her. Like, this is how she is in live streams and everything, is she acts this way. And I find it enjoyable. But the producer is shoving her up our throat. Up our throat. I guess, but as a fan of hers, I live for it. Okay. That laugh is really good. Top 2, as it stands, let me look at the contestants. I think the smart choice is Manila and Trinity, but you know, I don't think with my brain, I think with my heart. And I want it to be Manila and Monique. But I think it's gonna be Manila and Trinity. Even with Trinity's fumbles, I think it's gonna be Trinity. I don't know. People being mad about drag queens being shady or mean. I think there is a difference of being mean. Being mean-spirited isn't okay, even within like actual drag world. But being shady and being bitchy, that's different. Like Manila, yeah. It's Manila's game to win right now. She's won so much and she's done so well. If there's any, like, really, if there's any point that she's in the bottom at this point forward, she's gonna go home. The queens know this. The queens know that if Manila's in the bottom, she's gonna go. They need to send her home because there's no way they can win with her there. Like, that's really how it is. And Serena Chacha. Did I ever tell you guys when season 5 happened? And I watched the Meet the Queens, and I was getting hyped for season 5 because season 4 was like the first true season I watched as it aired. And then I went back and rewatched season 1, 2, and 3. I picked 4 queens as my favorites, and it was Detox, Alaska, Lanacia Sparks, because Lanacia Sparks was killing it. Even with the first 15 minutes of the episode of episode 1, she walked in, said nothing, and literally killed it. And then the 4th one for season 5 that was my favorite was Serena Chacha. And I have some friends that remember me from back then, like via Tumblr, and they still don't let me live that down. I lived for Serena Chacha before the first episode aired. Because she was really interesting in the Meet the Queens. Because she just like stood there with her arms out, just like going like this, and just like as if she was a doll. And I was so confused. And I was like, oh, this is interesting, because the way she presented herself in the Meet the Queens was so different than how she was on the show. She really did feel like a kind of like a Tammy Brown type, like this just weird, outrageous person that was going to do like really. I expected her to like turn it in that kind of weird way, but what we got was a child. You know, it's kind of that child. Which season of Drag Race did you watch first? I watched season 4 first. I boycotted the show for the first after season 1. I boycotted the show for season 2 and 3 for a really interesting reason. Come on, Quinceañera realness. I love that line. This is the best Quinceañera present ever. That's my favorite. One of my favorite entrance lines is Serena Chacha's entrance. And then what else? But yeah, Serena Chacha, she had a glow up. She's a really good performer. I knew she was a good performer in season 5. But like, I want queens like Serena Chacha to come back to All Stars, and like, because I don't think people give give these sort of queens a chance. All-Stars 5 list. I don't want All-Stars 5 to happen for a while, but I can do like what I did on a season for All-Stars 3 and give like my expectations and my reality for each season. Season 5 is very good. I don't want an All-Stars for specifically just eliminated queens, first eliminated. I just want first eliminated queens to come back for a regular season of All-Stars. And they can fit that spot of the underdog in the same way, like the forced underdog, I would say, in the same way like the early season queens are presented, like, oh, we were the older queen, so, and drag race has changed so much over the years, so like we don't really know what's happening. It's kind of like that. I think I want it can be presented like that. But yeah, season 1 for a queen I would want from season 1. You watch some clown I hosted on Twitch. Was that Lala the Clown? Oh my god, I love him. I love him. He's so funny. He gets drunk all the time and plays Fortnite. Oh, he's so good. Oh, I live for him. He's pretty good though. Yeah, but from season 1, I want Angina. Like, I really want Angina. And we expect Angina. I said this in the past, I want Akasha too. I really want Akasha. Like, really want Akasha. Like, if Angina didn't deserve to make a comeback so hard, I would say Akasha. You never been. God, I love how I need to find. There's more clowns on Twitch. They just don't stream as much, and I want more. I want BB and only BB. I want a clone of BB. I want 9 clones of BB competing on All Stars. Just BB. That would actually be hell entertaining. Season 2, Jessica Wild, 100%. I want Jessica Wild. The probability is Sonique. Sonique is the most likely choice. I want Jessica Wild. Yeah, that's never gonna happen. Raven never gonna come back. You know damn well that won't happen. We want Tyra. I still want an all-winner season. I don't even care that BB was on All-Stars 3. I want an all-winner season still. For season 3, I can't. Okay, I actually need to look at the cast pictures. God, I used to be so good at remembering all this shit, but I can't remember anyone. It's gonna show me All-Stars 3 pictures instead, and I already know. I wouldn't mind Alexis coming back, but I think it's gonna be Mariah. I would say Mariah, and Mariah really is so good. I want Mariah over Stacy. I really do. Like, I love Stacy. She's so funny. But I think it's gonna be Mariah. Mariah is so funny. And there's still a lot of people that don't realize how funny Mariah is. Who else is there? India Farrow would be good too. If Delta Work wasn't RuPaul's hair person, God, Delta Work would be good. I wouldn't even mind Mimi, but Mimi would never do it. I wouldn't mind Yara. I wouldn't mind the entire cast of All Stars 1. The entire cast of All Stars 1, I would not mind. Really would not mind. The Princess? Oh, the Princess would be good. Let me pull up season 4's cast. God, these pictures are so small. God. How long ago was this where these tiny ass JPEGs? Okay. I've said this before, and again, this goes with my first thing. First eliminated. I truly believe Elisa Summers, out of every queen on Drag Race, is the one we know the least about. We know the least about Elisa Summers. Like, we really don't know anything about Elisa. And we need to learn more. Like, her promo pic is really good. That's really good. But she didn't do so well in the competition. She just relied on a breastplate. That was the problem. I would like Dita too. I mean, Princess, Dita, Kenya. I mean, Milan. I don't think Milan does drag anymore. Jiggly's the most likely. In my opinion, Jiggly's the most likely because Jiggly's kind of... She's in the spotlight more than most. LaShawn's a great seamstress. I would like to see LaShawn back, but they don't do enough sewing challenges, and LaShawn would kill sewing challenges. I wouldn't even mind Madame LaQueer. Madame LaQueer is so funny. I fucking love Madame LaQueer too. She's hilarious. Season 5. Literally anyone for season 5. Literally. My favorite queen for season 5 is Jade. If it's gonna be anyone, it's gonna be Ivy that they're going to choose. Because congeniality. But anyone, literally anyone. Oh, let's change this fucking Christmas music, please. Let's do a song called Raisin Sandwich. There we go. But yeah, anyone from season 5. We already had all of the season 5 because it's Ushers too. That is true, but like, I want Jade back so much. But it's probably going to be Ivy for a future season. So season 6. Season 6 is also a similar situation where I wouldn't mind any of these queens coming back. I want all of them. April Carry On for sure. But it's probably going to be Laganja, don't you think? Laganja would make great television. And she stepped it up. And everyone, like, kind of follows what she does. Jocelyn Fox is my favorite queen for season 6, though. And I live for Jocelyn. But could you imagine Vivacious or Trinity K. Bonet or April or Darian Lake? Oh my god. Kelly Mantle even. First to go home. Not Magnolia. I used to like Magnolia a lot, but she said some dumbass shit on Twitter. Magnolia was really funny before Drag Race. I like that no one said Courtney, because we know damn well that would never happen. Okay, season 7. I do remember back All-Star 3 leaks where everyone was like, BB's... That ain't BB, that Darian Lake. Yeah, Pearl. I do remember leaks. I don't read leaks. It doesn't mean that people don't fucking tell them to me. But yeah. Tempest or Jaden? I mean, we all know I love Jaden. Jaden is fucking amazing. But it's gonna be Max. God, the fan base loves Max. And you know what? I don't. I don't love Max. I think she's fine, but I never found her entirely entertaining. But you know who I want? I want Kasha Davis. I want Kasha Davis really bad. Because Jaden is... I think Jaden's really entertaining, but I don't think she's made for a reality competition show like this. She is just really good TV. But I think Kasha Davis will try to win, like truthfully and honestly. Also, I think Sasha Bell will be fun too. I don't see Miss Fame doing it. Tempest would be cool. Pro not gonna do it. And Candy Ho, I stand clowns, but I don't stand Trixie. Trixie's not even a fucking clown. I hate when people call her a clown. She don't have a clown-like aesthetic. I hate when people call Bianca a clown. Bianca doesn't even look like a clown. She just has really exaggerated makeup. Like, get over yourselves. You're not a clown. Don't even put yourself on the same level as clowns. Come on now. Ugh, I'm so tired of that. Like, yeah, you can wear a clown look every once in a while, but don't mean you're always a clown. Oh, you did a one photo shoot where you wore a polka dot dress. Cool, good for you. Miss Fame not gonna Miss Fame is not gonna do Drag Race again. Well, we're moving on to season 8. I think I literally mentioned every queen. Who would we do on season 8? I think Layla is the most likely queen to come back from season 8. Yeah, because we had a good amount. It's Layla or Acid. I don't see Derek Barry. I don't see Robbie Turner. I would really think Dax. I want Dax. Dax is a really great queen. It's just the problem is a lot of like what makes Dax great is her cosplay, and she's just, it's not gonna happen. They're just not gonna let her have those really good cosplays on the show. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Skinny Legend. I really appreciate it. I'm waiting for it to pop up because we need, actually, I'm gonna turn down the music. Oh no, I didn't do it fast enough. You really love, oh, I love this song. There we go. We got the notification. Naisha would be fine. I just don't see it. Like, I really don't see it. As we get to like the more recent seasons, I'm like, I just don't want these queens on there anymore. It's like I'm gonna start choosing just one or two. But yeah, like I really want Dax. I see it being Layla though to come back. And then let's do a season 9. I don't want to do season 10. I mean, when people were talking about All Stars 3, I was like, I don't even want anyone from season 9 to come back. Is this a entire cast? No, that's not an entire cast. Here's the entire cast. Well, Shay, obviously. Nina and only Nina, yes. But there's so many good queens on season 9. It's Shay and Nina, mainly. I don't want Peppermint to come back, actually. I remember when people were really gunning hard for Peppermint for All Stars 3, I was like, Peppermint's out there doing, like, real-ass, like, shit. We don't really need her to be doing All Stars 3. And I don't really want her to do All Stars 5 either. I think I'm happy with her not ever being on Drag Race again. Alexis would be cutthroat, and I would live for that. God, this fucking promo. Alexis's promo. It's everything. It's sad how it, like, actually fell down on the show, but you know, the promo, God, that was it. But yeah, it's Nina. I mean, Kimura would be interesting. I mean, Kimura has her own show on WoW Presents. You know, at least, you know, she's a good workings with them, and she is entertaining to watch on that show. God, she is. Didn't she, what was it? I watched a compilation recently, and she was like, she asked what a chocolate chip was. I don't know if it was a joke, but she asked what a chocolate chip was. I couldn't handle it. I'm over rostered at this point. I want a Drag Race Legend season, just an excuse to get queens like Coco Peru head of less on Drag Race payroll. Yes, I want queens like Kevin Avian's on there too. No, we don't need her. She's so boring and dumb. It's pretty. It's toxic. Kimura has a degree in psychology. She is fooling us all, and she's using her degree to work. That is it. She's the queen of queens, I'm gonna tell you that. Yeah, but from season 9, it's Shay or Nina. She also allegedly hasn't had any work done. I don't care what she's had done. So season 10, I don't want anyone. I told you, once we get to the later seasons, I'm just like, it's too soon. Like, I didn't even think Monet and Monique should have been on All Stars 4. I was like, this is too soon. What do you guys think? Who do you guys want? I don't want any— oh, you know what? I will say this. I saw a picture of Blair recently. I think it was a promo picture for some performance she was doing. I don't even know what it was. She looked completely different. I was like, who is this woman? She looks like everything. I was entranced by that photo. I need to go find it, because it was it. No one for season 10. Vixen, I really don't see that happening. I really don't see that happening. I don't even think Vixen will want to be on the show. Vixen lost a lot with the Manila situation. Mayhem can slay. She did so good on the Christmas episode. Even though that was not a real competition, but still. I was entertained. I think Mayhem would be good. But yeah, I don't really see anyone else or want anyone else. Like, I think Asia would be cool, but it's just too soon. It's really too soon. Eureka. Oh, no. No. Yeah, I think Mayhem's like kind of the only choice. Like, I just don't like— I love Yua. I fucking love Yua, but I just don't— I don't need her. She's fine on my YouTubes. I don't need her on my TV. I know it's time to do a winner season. We have enough winners. If you throw the All-Stars winners into the crowd too, you have enough winners, even if a few say no, that you can get a full cast. Yeah, I hope the same too. I made an entire video on that. I hope the same too for Hyper Queens and Drag Kings. Yeah, every winner has said yes, and by the way, every winner that has also said no, is gonna say yes if it really happens. Like it's just gonna happen, because we even saw it with BB. Even if you lose, it's not like anyone's going, BB didn't deserve to win season 1 after she lost All Stars. Just like, no one said that. Trixie 100% would. Like, literally she would. It's the idea that she wouldn't is ridiculous. Except a Tyra, I mean, yeah. Here's the thing, I really do think if Tyra gets on again, I don't think she's gonna do bad. I really don't. Trixie says she would hate doing Drag Race, but you know what? I'm sure she loves album sales. I'm sure she loves her tour being filled to capacity, like it is after every All Stars 3. Like, I know she's doing so well right now, but still, it hasn't even been a year since All Stars 3 has aired. Like, come on. She's gonna start seeing the numbers dip slightly, because, you know, people are going to other people's shows. She's gonna be like, oh, I like having money. So, come on. She's gonna do it. All winners pairing up with first eliminated. Oh, that would cause too much drama. No, it's like, oh, this queen is tearing me down. Kind of like Pandora and Mimi. And it was like, no, Pandora, you did bad because you did bad. Mimi had nothing to do with you being bad. And Mimi was always trying. Yeah, but maybe it could be Tyra's chance to win us back. It wouldn't happen because I don't think there's a way to do that, but, you know. Yeah, Katya is the most beloved Drag Race girl, probably. I remember a time when that was Pandora, that was the most beloved Drag Race girl. How times have changed. All because of All Stars 1. Literally was all because of All Stars 1. If Pandora had not been on All Stars 1, I think people would have such a different response to Pandora than we do now. Not that I have a negative outlook on Pandora at all. She's actually really fucking funny and really entertaining, because that's what she was trying to deliver, but she was literally the favorite out of any queen. Like, if more people had watched season 2 compared to season 4, it really would have been different. I miss the days when we loved Pandora. I know. Those were a long time ago. I should change this. I love this inspirational music. Who is my favorite from each season? Didn't I just say that when we were going through All Stars? Through the, like, our All Star 5 fix. Season 1. I don't really know season 1. Probably just Angina. No, probably Nina. Nina's probably my favorite. It's Nina, Jessica, Stacy. Season 4. Probably Willem. Season 5 Jade. Season 6 Jocelyn. Season 7 Jaden. Season 8 I love Dax. But But overall, probably Kimchi. Season 9, Nina. It has to be Nina, right? I just had the picture up. Yeah, Nina. I love Peppermint too, but Peppermint's like, it's not based off the season. It's like kind of based off of like life, because I loved Peppermint so much. Because I knew of Peppermint prior to the show. And season 10, Monique. Jade is very underrated. Jade's looks are so good. If you don't follow her on any social media, you probably should. It's really good. Are we gonna stand Mortal Kombat 11? I haven't played a recent Mortal Kombat game. Maybe since, oh god, who knows how long it's been. I fell off on the story. I don't really know what's going on anymore. I like, who are all these children? Ashley Birch is in the game? Cool. So, but it is coming to Switch, so I could play it, and we can see how that goes. I never played Resident Evil 2, so I don't actually know how that game plays. So I have no idea about that game. I'm sure it'll be good, but I'm probably not going to be the one playing it. How did everyone feel about her team on All-Stars 4 plus Matthew? I don't remember exactly what she said on All-Stars 4 and Matthew. I know she spilled some tea, and I never felt... She's just very protective of Matthew and very against the show. It's kind of hilarious. I know they're remastering Resident Evil 2. It's just I never played it, so I don't have any nostalgia for it or any excitement. Kind of in the same way for Final Fantasy VII, I have no care in the world for that remake. Because I didn't play the original. Well, I tried to play the original, but I didn't enjoy the first 10 minutes of it, so I didn't end up playing it. And I know the demo was out, and I was gonna play it, but I decided, I don't feel like downloading it, so... Yeah. You know what remake I am excited for? That Crash Bandicoot karting game. That could be some good shit. That's what I'm waiting for. And I'm waiting for Spyro to come out on Switch. You know it's going to, but it's just, why does it have to take so long? Right, that we didn't talk about that. The rule change, that they're gonna be lip syncing for their lives now. From this point forward, assuming. So, yeah, that's gonna be interesting. Yeah, we didn't talk about that. No one brought that up when I was saying, oh, if Manella's in the bottom, they have to pick her. It's like, no one brought that up that they might be lip syncing. It was to say Valentina. Yeah, that makes sense. And she ran into Rue and told her to visit Matthew and got cussed out. When did she say? I didn't remember her. Oh, was this at the live event that she said that? Yeah, the Race Chasers Live was this week, or within the last week. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, I don't find that surprising in the least. Yeah. Some of these songs are louder than others, and it's really annoying me. It was for a podcast called Out for a Good Time. What podcast is that? Who the fuck owns that? David's Out for a Good Time, is that what it's called? It's a Spotify podcast? Oh, what did they say about Matthew's health? I didn't hear anything about that. Am I gonna watch The Owl? What's The Owl? Overwatch League? Oh, you might be meaning Overwatch League. Probably not. I don't care about any of the teams. As much as I love Farrah, I want her to come back. I want Latrice more. I want Jasmine to come back. That's who I want to come back. Okay. Who the fuck is David? David, who you be? Well, during the podcast, I mentioned someone ill that Rue should visit, and that same person is referred to as a former hair makeup artist researcher for Drag Race. Oh. I see. Yeah. I mean, that can make sense. I mean, we haven't seen Matthew in a very long time. So. Yeah, that is worrying. How behind are you guys? Like, how long does it take for, like, one of your messages to pop up on screen? I don't know if it's a joke, but David is Raven. No, there's a completely different person named David. His name is, David Oshentesky, or something like that. The creator of the the Shitney Spears site. I know Shitney Spears. Okay, that makes sense. Is it a comedy podcast? I see. Around 8 to 9. It shouldn't be that long. It should be seamless. Near real-time interaction. I could do it ultra low next time. Oh, Matthew got asked to allegedly over salary and other nonsense and got canned. They rebuked him by not nominating him. That's bullshit. He really made a lot of RuPaul what RuPaul was. Imagine Stacey's a real twist and not the format change for Stacey just bust through the weird choice. That would be everything. Yeah. It's a lot of bullshit with that situation. That it never sat right with me, but we didn't know all the information. And like the information slowly coming out. Yeah, they're very nice. It's really weird. Like, even Michelle is... So, like, Ross is very... Like, I got Ross in the guest judges, but Michelle is... I don't know, maybe it's something... I don't know what it is, but... I did notice when Rue stopped saying, "Gentlemen, start your engine, may the best woman win." I didn't notice until someone pointed it out to me, because I didn't realize before. In the first episode, Rue says, "Contestant, start your engine, and may the best person win," or whatever. And I didn't even clock it. It's kind of like the same thing. When, the she-male debate happened, it changed. It changed into just, "Oh, girl." And, no one noticed. No one noticed. It was like until someone pointed it out, no one really noticed that thing. I just got off work right now. I'm not late, right? You are kind of late. I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. I might just keep it for another half an hour, you know. Like, I remember when I made that video about drag kings and hyper queens on the show, and a lot of people's like rebuttals to that, and like their arguments were, "Well, how is Rue gonna say this?" It's like, "Oh, he just changed it and no one gave a fuck." It's like they can just change it and no one would care, because we've seen it happen and no one cared. Like, it's possible, and you really, if those are your arguments, you have nothing to work off of. It's just how it's gonna work. So yeah. I know. They can change things? Oh my god. I find it hilarious. I find it hilarious when people were like, bio queens won't work, or drag kings won't work, because remember on season 5 they had that fishy runway prompt, and it was like, they had that one prompt on that one episode on that one season that literally never came back. What do you mean? This is not an argument. You're just looking for excuses to not have drag kings or hyper queens on the show. Like, come on. Remember 2 things. Pixel wants an older rich man and a dead Max. I don't need Max to die. I just don't need him to be on my in my eyeballs, in my line of sight. Or in my ear. The things he says also annoys me. I really did not get Max on season 7. I really didn't. I was like, when he did well, you know, in the Shakespeare challenge, it's like, he did well, give him props. But I was not attached to Max, like the majority of people were. Do you think they will allow trans queens on regular seasons now? Yeah, I do. I think there's gotta be, well, it's kind of weird because I remember there was always like a Puerto Rican girl, but like it really hasn't happened in the past 2 seasons. I think there's gonna be a token trans queen almost every season. And once like people are like, "Oh, Drag Race is getting stale now," they're gonna add a drag king and a bio queen. Let's see how to do that. You and Max got beef. I don't got beef with Max. It's just she's not my favorite queen ever, and people seem to not be able to understand that I don't like her as much as they do. Does anyone know what the frick is going on with Dragula? No, I have no idea. We already knew it was going to come out in 2019 because of the teaser, but we have no idea. Can you do another Pokemon series if you're going to make more videos? I have no intentions on making videos right now. I probably will stream. I stream on Twitch every single day, basically. Except for today, I streamed on YouTube, so I didn't stream on Twitch. In fact, I have my schedule for Twitch on here. Let me just show it. They're probably games you guys never heard of. Because they're all, besides Smash, it's all random indie games that are coming out or have come out recently. But yeah, I stream on Twitch every day. I might stream some Pokemon. I'm down for streaming some Pokemon again. Let me switch back. But I have no intentions. I really wish I finished editing that Pokemon series. That Pokemon series was really hard to edit because I had to edit around the chat. Because that was live streamed. What's my friend code? Is it not in this description? If it's not in the description, go to my Twitch, and while you're there, follow. But it's in my description or whatever that equivalent is on my Twitch page. I know it's there. Or fuck it, I can just show it on screen. Ooh, some crackles. Oops. That was probably very loud. There we go. That's my Switch code. Thank you for the Twitch follow. We're a gaming channel now. I mean, we've always been one. In that case, Pixie Stick will marry Charlie Heights. Thank you. Oh god, that blue text is so hard against Larry. Brettist. Thank you, Brettist, for the follow. On Twitch. Go follow my Twitch. I stream every day. No one's there. Literally no one's ever in my chat over there. So you get all my attention. Was married Charlie Heights and then poisoned her and her husband to steal the inheritance. I mean, I'm not against the idea. It wouldn't actually do it because that would be a crime. But yeah. The part of me that feels that Sonic and Gia appearance are more of a heritage with people than the audience already loves them. It might confuse the heteros, but I mean, why are they catering to the heteros? Do I actually hate milk? No, I do not actually hate milk. I just didn't find her exciting on her season and on the other season, on All Stars 3. I personally don't give a shit. I want two girls queens, but WoW cares about the setting. I know. I agree. Are you gonna keep Stacy here? I'll probably change it every week. There might be another Stacy GIF to use next week. You're in my chat, my Twitch chat. I thought my Twitch chat also comes up here, but I'm not too sure. That might break the system. I saw somewhere that Stacy's trans, but I decay she is. I think she is. I've heard that before. I'm almost to 100 Twitch followers. I'm at 93 now, I'm pretty sure. Thank you. I need to have Streamlabs up. Also, do you guys like that Sweet Dreams rendition in weird 8-bit? Chiptune. Oh, you're Allie. I think I always call you Allie Quinn. Oh, okay, that's cool. I see. Candid A, and Dark11236. Thank you for the follows. Okay, I probably will not remember that. You mentioned you agreed with everything Gio said in episode 1. Does that include that part where said Trinity wasn't talented? No, when I say that, of course I'm exaggerating because it's more fun that way. When I say I agreed with her, what I meant is I understand where she's coming from, but I don't agree with her on the stasis that she can say anyone's untalented. That doesn't make any sense. Clearly, Trinity's a very talented queen. Otherwise, she wouldn't have been on Drag Race to begin with. Dark One is me after Once Upon a Time. Oh, I see. I don't know why I didn't make that connection. I watched Once Upon a Time, or I did watch it, up until it got really, really weird. Which was basically when Frozen happened. I mean, it was fucking weird before that. But once Frozen was a part of it, it was like, I don't know what the fuck this show is even trying to go for. Yeah, that is it, but also saying that Trinity just outright doesn't have talent is incorrect. Okay, I'm gonna switch back to the YouTube chat now, because that's just... Or I could just play Smash. We could just play Smash right now. I was playing this game, because... Oh, did you guys add me? Yes. Add friend... I hope it's okay to show this. This is also very loud. Oh, no. This pixel. I have 3 accounts. 1 in Japan and 1 in Europe, just in case I need to switch regions. Did you guys hear about the possibility of SNES games coming to Nintendo Switch Online? Oh my god, I'm so excited. Valentina is the milk of the season. This is so loud. That was so loud. Let me do some audio mixing real quick. Oh my god, too loud! Too loud! Oh no, I don't think I could turn this down. Is it loud for you guys? Or is it just loud for me? Is it because I've been listening to this quiet ass, really calming music? Let me know. Because I have not changed the audio settings. So it shouldn't be that loud. Nah, it's not? Okay. Okay. I just want everyone to know that I completed all the challenges without using a single hammer. I just need you guys to know that. I'm very proud of myself. I want to warm up before I go online. Let's do a good old classic run. Who should I go as? This is so loud in my ear. Pichu, you got it. Okay, also, obviously you have to pick Spiky Ear. Kirby. Kirby would be cool because of the final boss. But I need to be Pichu. Daisy? Oh, Daisy would have been good too. What's Daisy's? Is Daisy's? Daisy's is all the girls. Oh, fuck you. Fucking Jigglypuff. I have not played Pichu besides... get back here. And the first time I played his classic mode. Or her classic mode. Fuck you. God damn it. There we go. Also, is the audio off at all? I might need to delay it, but if it's good. I'm very worried about the audio. I have not streamed on YouTube in so long. Gaming anyways. Ready, go! Another bomb? All bomb finishes. All bomb finishes. Do I play Pokken? No, I don't have Pokken. I never bought it. And I don't think there's a big enough player base. It's kind of like ARMS. Like, ARMS was a game I was really interested in. But I just don't think there's a big enough player base at this point to justify buying it. Ready, go! Wasn't I just supposed to fight Pokemon? Why am I fighting you? I actually don't know what Pichu's prompt is. Like, what's... Fuck you. Oh, good thing I landed on that because I was not confident in my recovery. Is that a bomb? No, it's Mr. Saturn. Oh, there we go. How did you not die, motherfucker? Oh. God damn it. Play Splatoon? I don't own Splatoon. Splatoon would be fun though. I should buy that. I think it's a game I would really get into. Lightweight. Oh, okay, it's all lightweights. That's his thing. Fuck you. Oh. Don't you touch me. How did you do this? I've not seen I Choose You. I'm really interested in the next one, the next movie in that series, the Mewtwo one. So I need to catch up on these two, I Choose You and whatever. I think The Power of Us, which is a much better title than The Power of One was, considering that it's a series about friendship, and there was a movie called The Power of One. Can y'all fight each other and not me, please? In Milk's case, she felt overtures and whatever. I've not watched Bird Box. I never watched it. I could not. I wish the Origin, I think, gets a movie. This is Origins. What was Origins? Origins was Origins? Origins was the one about Red Story, right? Mewtwo's considered a lightweight? I didn't even know that. Oh, I guess because he's floaty. Oh my god! He almost just killed me. No! No! Oh, he did kill me. Motherfucker. Motherfucker, he did that. We're gonna keep our, thing. Yeah, we're red and blue. Yeah, that was a really good series. I feel like its pacing was really weird. It really chose really weird spots to highlight in the original games compared to what I thought would be more bigger set pieces. Yes. Oh, no. We will be using Tekken. You know what else was really good? Pokemon Generations. I thought that was really good. Fuck you. Fuck. God damn it. When all of a sudden the AI got really tough. Also, Pichu is a character I don't play. Zapdos, help me out. There we go. Hey Fix, listen to me. That wasn't the top 3 weeks in a row. Do you think this means that she's going to... I already consider her like the bend. She's the obvious winner. I hate Pichu. Can't speak because he's literally the only character that, when you run there, doesn't get the items, right? One Pokemon game I hated is Gen 4 version of Costume. Pokemon, was it Battle Revolution? Is that what it was called? I don't really know what that game was other than, hey, it's you can play Pokemon battles online in 3D. That was its only gimmick, you know? Oh god. Great. Damn it, your toast's tiny! Pichu, why? Where even am I? Oh my god. I really got caught in that. I'm gonna keep it. I want this 9.0 intensity. Also with your tiny ass shield. already get hit every time I move. I don't need that flower on my head. Oh my god.
Continue.
This is my third ticket. I don't care. I beat all the intensities. I don't really care about using tickets. All the intensity is all the classic modes with every character. Where am I? I have not touched Crazy Hand like whatsoever. He has not gone down. Master Hand's about to die. He's literally gonna die. Here we go. No, don't touch me. No, don't. Oh, fuck. Got caught in that. We good. We can still win. Still win, y'all. Okay. Fuck. I just need to go down one more time. Oh. Oh. God damn it. Or even Pokemon Snap. I would love a Pokemon Snap remake. I'm still gonna use another ticket. This fourth ticket I use on this one. And I just need one more fucking hit. Come on, where's Stacy? Stacy? Is she right here? There she is. She right there. But we're playing Smash right now. Did it give me the middle finger? I didn't even notice. I hope it did. What intensity? 9.7 did that. I didn't have to use 4 tickets. I'm not in the mood for this minigame. I like to use the most intense Pokemon music in the game when there's some pretty just normal happy Pokemon music that they could have used for Pichu. But they used a really intense one. 5-0, already had that one. I don't think there's a single new one. I know. Wait, my best GSP is with fucking Donkey Kong? When did that happen? I only have a 9.5 with him. Fucking DDD, where is DDD? I have a 9.9 with DDD. How do you have a better high score? Who knows? Maybe I did better. Literally with DDD, I just held right and pressed A at the beginning of every match, and they all died right away. It was pretty great. Do I like Jinx? I love Jinx. Jinx is one of my favorite Pokemon. I don't know how far in the Pokemon thing. I made a video where I ranked all my favorite Pokemon. Yeah. I kind of feel like I actually don't feel like playing Smash Online right now. I just want to see where my GSP is right now. We might end stream in a bit because it's been 3 hours. So get any last questions you have, anything you've been wondering. Still GSP and still Donkey, but I've been playing a lot of Mii Brawler. It's not been going so well, but I managed to get back to 1 million GSP. Cause fucking hell. But I love Peach. She's pretty great. Only use the white wedding dress. It's not a wedding dress, it's just a white dress. Jinx wasn't in my top 5, but you know, it was probably within my top 76, and you know, there's 800 Pokemon, so that's good enough for me to say she's one of my favorite. I want to see the #1 Larry. The #1 Larry? You mean, where is fucking Bowser Jr.? Here it is. #1 Larry? I mean, come on. There's no other. We can do one Larry match, you know? We can do one. And if I lose, it's because I'm fatigued and I'm not feeling up to it right now. It means I'm losing on purpose. So yeah. But #1 Larry, #1 Larry player in the world. That person just left. Why'd you leave? Who do you think you are? Should I play against me? Okay, I'll do one match and then I'll play against Parker. And then I'll lose against Parker. Oh, someone's Mii Brawler. Oh, there's a good training for me. Oh, Springman, what could have been? Oh god, okay, that's your left, okay. Stay away from you basically is what... Is your down B counter though. I have a bowling ball too, bish. It is your counter. His counter has no wait time though. That is something I know about playing Mii Brawler. You have to be fucking perfect with your counters. That was disrespectful. Oh, come on, man. Why you gotta be like that? Is it because I'm the #1 Larry main in the world? Because literally no one else specifically announces that they play Larry? Maybe. Hell to the nah. Hell to the nah. How do you fight specifically your friends? I guess it's not in quick play. What is Mail in Purple? Battle arenas? Okay. Create arena, anything goes. Wait. Oh. Friends. That's all we care about. Yeah, I don't really like all that spoiler shit. Wait, does it have me picked as a Kirby? I don't want to be Kirby. Who should I play? Yeah, I don't like all that spoiler shit. It's annoying. It's I don't know. I don't get why. I don't know how Drag Race is fun with you when you know all this shit. Like, Isabelle, Samus. I'm down for some Isabelle. I don't play Isabelle often. I'm terrible with Samus. But Isabelle's new, so I have an excuse. It's where that expensive shit. I know I need to move my icon, but I needed to change my character. That a shiny Kirby? Yeah, blue Kirby. Shiny would technically be yellow, though. Like, if it were a Pokemon, it would be yellow. It would be officially yellow, but you know, it's all good. Oh, nope. My Pokeball. Fuck you. Really? I got a Mew? I mean, that's cool, but like, I would like a... This is fucking annoying. I thought I caught one. No, don't grab that. How dare you? That's mine. Ah, you got me. Oh, no. That was some real giving up there. Number one Isabelle main. Nowhere near number one Isabelle main. Okay, I think I'm done for the night. Oh, I can't wait. How do I leave? No, I need to leave. It's... Oh, okay. How do I leave? How do I leave? Yes. Yeah. It's been 3 hours. I had a good time. Let me switch back to the chat mode. And let me turn that. Let's turn on the nice chill music. That sounds very low. I don't know. Can you guys even hear it? No, I'm not even sure if there was music throughout the entire thing. But yeah, I had a lot of fun tonight. I enjoyed myself. It was real good. What else? What else do I need to say? Thank you to the people that super chatted, Reed and Skinny Legend. You guys are the best. I will be streaming tomorrow on Twitch. I'll be playing a game called... whatever the game is called. It's called... where's my schedule? Called Rift Keeper. I'm playing a game called Rift Keeper tomorrow. Which is like a Metroidvania kind of a game we looked at on my lag streams that I do every Sunday. Nope, that is not the right thing. Wait, chat. Yeah, but I will be streaming again on YouTube probably in 2 weeks. I think 2 weeks is a good time to have like, oh, we've had a long discussion, like 3 hours. Like if it was just 1 week, we probably would talk for an hour and that would be it. But like 2 weeks gives a good 3 hours of a good conversation of, you know, Drag Race shit, but also just general other shit that we had. And, you know, maybe I'll play some games every once in a while in here. You know what? I realized that I never played Mario Kart when I streamed on YouTube. But I streamed a lot of Mario Kart on Twitch. But yeah. So maybe we might do some shit like that. Where's the stream schedule? I don't have the stream schedule actually listed anywhere. It's just on my it's just here on my computer, because I just mocked it up like literally right before the stream. So I don't have it listed anywhere. I don't have times. That's the problem. I don't have times for when I stream on Twitch. It's kind of when I feel like it, but it just happens to be daily. So that's kind of the only thing. But I announce where I am going to what was it? I announce when I go to stream on Twitter. Why am I so flustered all of a sudden? It's like I have no idea what I'm gonna say. Oh, thank you for the super chat, Kuni. Last super chat for the chat. Thank you so much. God, I lost my train of thought so hard. But yeah, anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, and we can talk about Drag Race and all it is in 2 weeks. Again, sorry for people that come to these streams that are expecting like announcement for new videos and stuff. That's just not gonna happen in the anytime soon. But yeah, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.